I'm struggling with knowing what to do as far as, I guess, relationships go, knowing when to let things go, when to move on, that kind of thing.
Okay, well, yeah, welcome to life. That is, I'm not like, I trust that doesn't sound like I'm undermining what you're going through, but more so that like, yeah, a lot of people have been challenged by the idea of when to stay in a relationship versus when to let go versus when to let go of hope of reigniting a relationship. So what is your situation? Are you in a relationship that y'all just recently broke up, or are you, what's the deal?
We're in the process of deciding.
The process of deciding whether to stay together or not.
Yeah, and the thing is that it's kind of a weird situation because it seems like no matter what, it's probably going to end at some point anyway. And the question right now is whether to end it now and get it over with, or to wait it out until he decides that it's time for him to leave. So that's kind of the thing, like, is it, you don't want to consider any kind of relationship a waste of time per se. So I think that's kind of where we're at.
Cool. Well, I do, and I once again, I believe my intention is really good with this. But like for instance, the way I see it, every human relationship is going to end. In the sense that, I mean, like according to history, everyone's died. So one way or the other, a relationship is going to end. So I don't want it to be under the illusion that that's not the case for everyone all the time.
I've enjoyed the time that we've been together. I don't feel like I'm ready for it to end, but there's conflict both ways, I guess.
Cool. Yeah, now I remember when you're jogging my memory with a message you sent me. So basically, the guy that you're dating, how long have y'all been together, you said?
About 2 years.
About 2 years. Y'all started your relationship under the context that you might not stay together because he had alternative plans of traveling the world solo. So yes. I like the realness of starting a relationship with the realism that it might not stay the way it is forever. So I think that's pretty healthy. Now, the part about, it's a little, I feel for you in the sense that can't feel so good having that. It almost seems like a looming threat that if things are not going the way he wants them to go, then that's when he just wants to let you know that he's taken off then. Is that right?
Yeah, so basically if things don't seem to be going a certain way, he will always remind me, well, you know what, you know it's going to end anyway, so why don't you just cut and run now? But he always puts it on me, and I always feel like it's very unfair that I'm like, well, you're the one that has this dream and this, life planned for yourself, and that's fine. I was like, but why do you keep putting it on me that, I should just, take you as you are or just walk away? And, I don't feel like that's necessarily fair. And so for me, it's very frustrating because I don't really want it to end. That's not the decision I'm making. That's his decision, really.
Yeah, and just to fill anyone in that's maybe, that not that they know you personally, but so that everyone, including myself, is understanding the situation properly. You started a relationship with a man that he lets you know up front that his dream is to travel the world by himself, and he wanted you to know that this relationship is going to end when that happens for him. And now it's just become this continuous threat, this continuous looming leverage, and I don't think it's fair either. Like what I'm hearing, if you were my little sister, I wouldn't want you to be in a relationship like that. I think I would want that. That's just not. It's not fair, I think, to tell someone that. It's not. It's like imagine if the threat was that he's going to hurt himself if things don't work out. I mean, it's like. I would never want to put that on, no matter what. I don't think it's fair in a relationship to put that on the other person. They're like, if this doesn't work out, I'm leaving. Or if this doesn't work out, I'm going to do this. Or I'm going to do that. No, I think he's going to do what he wants. I think y'all both want to do what you want to do regardless. And if you find each other and doing and living out your deepest desires and your biggest dreams, that's great. But if not, then I don't... It's kind of like a leash. It sounds like you're on a leash or something.
Yeah, well, the thing is that our relationship grew. We never intended to really be in a relationship. We intended that we were going to be friends and enjoy each other's company, and it was always very mutually beneficial, and we were always very happy with this. The problem is that we actually both started to get a lot of very strong feelings. He found himself feeling a lot more for me than he ever intended, and he feels like it's restrictive. He feels almost, at least I think he feels a little resentful that he grew feelings for me, because it's not his plan. It's not going according to what he wants. He didn't want to be in a relationship. He didn't want feelings, but now they're here, and he doesn't know really how to handle it. So I feel like he's trying to make me make a decision to push him away, so it'll just let him off the hook and let him be able to do his thing. He's a very private type person that needs a lot of space, and I understand that, but I'm a very connected type person. I need a lot of communication. I need a lot of feedback, and he's not good at communicating. So it's really difficult for us to communicate about these issues, because he just sort of shuts down when I bring this kind of stuff up. He doesn't really want to talk about it or get into it or feel emotions. Tricky, because then he says things like, I think you are the perfect person, and if I ever see myself actually settling down with someone, it would be with you. And you never know what's going to happen in the future. Maybe a year from now, maybe 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when things all settle down and I come back, if you're still available, I would want to get back with you, but I would never want you to actually wait for me. He's like, I expect you to move on with your life, and I want you to be happy. So, I'm expecting that's what's going to happen. But it's like conflicting messages, so then I get confused and caught in between it.
Yeah, this is what it's reminding me of. This, like, imagine it's reminding me like a financial situation, in the sense that if I told Deanna, like, I don't want you to work, aka he doesn't want you to be in another relationship with someone, I'm assuming. Is that right?
Well, no, he says he thinks it would be best for me to move on and get into a different relationship.
Okay.
He says, I think it would be better for you. He's like, obviously it's going to hurt me. He's like, but I think for you, it'd probably be better.
Okay.
So then...
Yeah, I guess this is, he sounds like he's really embodied in like the free spirit archetype. No strings attached,
Yes.
Nothing's holding him back. Okay, so I don't think that's gonna be the easiest person. It sounds like y'all are in very different realities, and that's probably creating a lot of chemistry, aka a lot of attraction. And I could see why that would be like paradoxically great for the chemistry of the relationship, but pretty challenging on the compatibilityness of it.
And I'm like, well, you know what? I can travel with you. And he's like, no, I want to be alone. I'm like, okay, so I can't be part of this in any way. And he's like, no.
I think that makes him more attractive to you, I bet. I bet it's like, how sometimes people want what they can't. It's just enough. He's like, enough availability. Oh, man. The best thing I'm thinking of is a metaphor that, like, the way that me and Deanna have decided to live together is that I'm responsible financially. I'm the financially responsible party. And if things don't look like the way I'll explain where I'm at with finances. I'm completely open with her. But I can't imagine myself telling her, like, well, one day I might not want to pay for you anymore, okay? Like, I'm not going to pay for, I just want you to know, like, right now I'll pay for you, or I'll provide financially for our family, but one day I might not to, and I need you to know that. And if I was gonna tell her that when things were like not going the way I wanted to, if I kept reminding her of that, I would be ashamed of myself.
Yeah.
To do that type of behavior. That's what I think that's like my take on this. Like I just can't,
Right.
I understand the call to the wild. I understand. I think I do. I might not understand it the way your friend does, but I also don't see that. I don't see that as being ethical for me or moral to hold that over someone's head as like leverage, for the way our relationship is. That's a very unique situation. I don't know if I've ever exactly heard of something like this, which is awesome. And I don't want you to think like, poor you, you're in such a unique situation. It's like, awesome y'all too. Like you and your boyfriend or whatever y'all call each other. That's really amazing that you find yourself in this unique paradigm. But personally, like, I can't imagine committing to a long-term relationship to someone if they are continuously leveraging the idea that they're going to leave me one day.
Yeah.
And that would just be,
I agree.
it seems like I would be signing up for...
Because
signing up for suffering. That seems like a signing up for like emotional turmoil to do something such a thing. But I also, all is fair. I want to say this, all is fair in love and war. So if this is true love, then I don't have, like, my opinions don't matter. You're like, even the weirdness of it might not even matter if there's true love here. So that's something that I think y'all both get to take a real deep look in, and I would encourage your friend to be as authentic as possible about this, like to himself especially. And it sounds like he needs to take that trip alone, in my opinion. It sounds like he may never let it go until he does it. So what's he waiting for? My take home is like what I said. I told you how I would feel about it. It does feel unfair, and at the same time, all is fair in love and war. And if there's true love there, then I think love will prevail, even through the oddity of the circumstances. Love will prevail.
Yeah, I guess that's sort of the big question now, is just to kind of see where we're both at, and do we keep this going now, or do we wait for that moment when he decides to leave? So I guess we'll take it from there.
Yeah, and I would be very careful and intentional about your friend living that way, because I don't know, it might not be in his control. It might not be so much in his control. He might not be as much of a control as he thinks. The relationship begins and ends on his terms. Like, we are also in this grand mystery of life, and from my understanding, the one thing I think I know is I know nothing. So it seems like there's maybe a little ability for him to let go of controlling how he thinks this is going to turn out, and more let love guide both of y'all's way.
Run, guan, guan, guan. Run, guan, guan, guan. Run, guan, guan, guan. Run, guan, guan, guan. Run, guan, guan.